That's looking at me, the dopes. No way. Fuck off. Not my fault, that, mate. On YouTube. Old wing. Thought it was a Thunderbird. Or it might be. You play your radio on these as well. I need to phone these up to book an appointment. She's not got a clue, mate. She's not got a clue. It's going on YouTube. I've come in to speak to Google Marketing and she's not got a clue. I don't even think she's got a license. You know what I mean? I'm going on YouTube. Market that. I've just gone in the building, yeah. The guy opened the door to me, so I've gone in to speak to him about YouTube. This woman's like, oh, you can't come in here without an appointment. Blah, 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 blah. I said, I've got to speak to him about my YouTube to see if it's a scam. She's definitely involved. It's a scamming building. It's a scamming place. And she's not got a clue, mate. She shouldn't even be in the country. It's fact. Got these big chairs. Fucking Tyson Fury and Big John. They can get down here and watch the football or anything like that on the screens. Kane's not going to let us down. Facts like Jewel and everyone else. That Kane, boom, head off straight in. He's not going to let us down, but there's many players on that team who are throwing it. Facts. Substitute time. Simple. Take a few off. Bring a few locals on, if you know what I mean. On the wind up. Gustan Gottentar Enticeten to Manchester, Northern Quarter, mate. Looks like a guy with no. Coat of arms. Embleton. What you're looking at here now, this ain't no bench. This is a ritual rock. And recently, someone we know got found in a canal here. Bodies float back up after 3 days in the water. And a lad got found with chains on his leg. They said it was suicidal. And 2 other people at the bottom. Have you watched the song? NF, never meant to let you down. That come on my phone. My uncle got found, took his own life in a car fire as well. So yeah, it's fucked up what's going on, people. Madness. Catch a killer, I say. Drug needles. Someone's missing flip-flop. This is where I used to see my mate's dad sat. On this side when I used to come up the canal. Look, I've noticed all this the other week. No, blocking the lock off. There was loads of it. And down at the bottom the canal was blocked off. Scotland's Lock 72. Checked us as well. You've got Bridgewater who own the canals. Well, all the locks need redeveloping. You know what I mean? They're all like used now. And obviously the churches give the money to the foundations, to the councils and the pots and the families who are in charge of them. Rituals, man. Newton Heath, that way. All new industrial units here. You got Miles Platting, Etius Campus, City Centre. But it doesn't say Ancoats, trying to wipe those Ancoats off the map, but they never will. Like I said, you can knock the houses down. You can change the name for 0% crime, 0% pollution. 0% deaths, but you can never take ancoats out of us. Simple. Manchester. 2021, last time they must have got redeveloped. Basically, like I said, you don't see no ancoat sign on here when they should be, because Miles Platting's next, then ancoats. So they're trying to wipe us off, but you can't. Like I said, you can't take us away. No matter if we die, we'll stay flying high. Ancoats till I die. And at the end of the day, you can knock the houses down for 0% crime, 0% pollution, 0% deaths. They can't report the deaths because no one will buy the properties. So that's why they say self-conflicted natural causes. I didn't know. He died years ago. God rest his soul. Many people keep dying in the waters. And many people, there's another lad. God rest his soul. First time I've seen this. And there's another lad. God rest their souls. King Street, Manchester. We've got Bob Dylan art as well. Legend. Right, one of these, yeah. If you want to do like a bird noise, jungle noise, and it wakes all the other animals up, you know what I mean? So put it in between your two fingers like that. So you put it in between your thumbs like that. Close your thumbs. So when I was a kid, the murder squad and the people who pulled bodies out of the canal was on the canal, and after 3 days a body floats up. Say it's fell in the water or been pushed in, well the body floats up after 3 days. And what I've found now, where a man's dad died, a few lads who know where the dad's died, he's been found a bit further up from where I used to see him. He used to be at Scotsman's Lock 72, having a drink with some woman when I used to travel up the canal to go to Newton Heath. So basically where he's been found is not where he used to stand. So I've gone back to where he used to drink, and I thought, right, let's look over the lock bit, and there's a flip-flop on the floor, and I'm sure it's his flip-flop. I'm positive it's his flip-flop. So I need to go and see his family really. But Brian the investigator, you know what I mean, I've been looking into a lot of deaths from 2020 when Anthony died, God rest his soul. Then my mate Paul, I carried his coffin. Then Ellis, the year later, I carried Ellis's coffin. And it's gone on. So 40 odd people I know have died. And in HMP, the prison system, 3,000 deaths, nearly 3,000 deaths since 1979 to 2014. Every one of them have got the death certificates and the names, and it says self-conflicted, natural causes, homicide. And basically something's been going on around the world for years. So in 1995, my mum's mate got found murdered in Smithfield, Northern Quarter, Shoedill. 96, one of the lads' mums died. 97, I found my mate's mum, she passed away. A fella was there as well, where we used to live on Varda Street, God rest everyone's soul. Then 1998, my auntie Carol, God rest her soul, passed away. And I wagged primary school to go to the funeral, so I've been going back in time. I've been going back to 900 and odd years, to Thomas Becket the Bishop. I've been looking into a lot of things, and I will do. No one's going to stop me. No, and I don't fear everything and run. I face everything and rise above it. Simple. You have to come down, you got to read it proper. This needs a little white. They've got won awards, this garden. It's a good place to relax. I was camping out down here July 2025. I'd come in the morning after 7 o'clock. I'd put my tent over that bit, St John's Memorial it is. I'd put my tent over that bit, and I'd be asleep from 7, 8 o'clock till 10, 11 o'clock. So I caught up on my sleep in the mornings. And you've got Bootle Street in the background there. See it? Fred Dunbeck, Fred. Well, that's St Michael's building. Oh, there's a lot round there. It's all St James's, St Michael's, St Peter's, St James's. There's a lot of history in Manchester, historical buildings, and yeah, it's mint. London Euston is even better, but we love Manchester, it's where we're from. But it's better to look about and walk about and have a mooch. Another YouTube setup, so someone can get a vinyl lit. Ring on the floor. I won't be touching that though. But you find some gems in town. Someone probably pissed last night. Year of the Dragon. So you got the Year of the Rat. Manchester Chinatown, been Liverpool, been London, been Soho, and you've got all the emblems. And the writing, if you look close, the writing. It's emblems from old emperors, stuff like that. Close look, you'll see the Christian signs there, Hitler sign, but basically it's Christian, forget Hitler for a minute. But if you look at Chinese writing as well, that spells it out. Ritual rocks, ritual stones, and back in the day you used to pile them up and literally throw people off them and stuff like that, doomsday. You've got the Chinese restaurants, K2 nightclub, you've got the long legs, the dance bars, and then basically this bench is the Year of the Rat, and then you've got the Year of the Snake, and you've got Adam and Eve, the red apple, what's been bit by the snake. Looks like a buffalo. You've got the Grosvenor's Casino. At the bottom to the left you've got St James's. On the right you've got St James's, and on the left you've got Jetlin's Casino, and that means Say It Girls. And then you've got the library here, you've got the museum there. A pig. So these are the benches. Just need a little clean up where the birds have been on them. And you've got the wolf dog. So these are like emblems and logos. This is the Year of the Rooster, Zodiac.
Chicken.
The Rooster, 2029, Zodiac year. So you had the Year of the Rooster in 1969, and you had the Year of the Rooster in 2029. That's the Zodiac Chinese New Year. And this is the Sazonian religion, but you see Mortal Kombat as well. So this is the horse, the gambling.
Yeah.
You win some and lose. Snake again, the Year of the Snake. Another Chinese New Year's Eve, or Adam and Eve, don't touch. The Year of the Dragon was a few years ago. A rabbit, which stands for Easter, and the battery, the Duracell, the rabbit, the blue wire, positive, the red wire, minus. In fighting you have the tiger. If you watch Bloodsport, Jean-Claude Van Damme, it's a true story. The Kumatang. So different techniques, different styles around the world in fighting as well. So around here you've got a karaoke bar as well. People meet out here. You can help out. I slept outdoor last night and the night before. Got the karaoke bar at the bottom there. Then you've got the Year of the Dragon up there. And just round here you have George Street, like George and the Dragon. One sec. Metal staircases, the fire exits. Used to be red when I was a kid. Back George Street. And you got the museum at the bottom down there. And you got the Rex down there, what used to be the Gotham. When I told them about Jigsaw Housing Group being the clown and the town hall being the Joker, it changed from the Gotham to the Rex straight away. His Majesty. The Lion Gates. And this is the old bank. The old bank. Step back here, it's still fall. Basically, it's got ancient history in here. Sunday dinner, Sunday roast. You've got the pattern floor. Look, it's all history. That copper's definitely a phone hacker with a perm. Something's gone on it. Oh, quick sneak. Peter Crouch and Screech. Good pub to watch the football and everything in there, the Crown and Anchor. Northern Quarter at the bottom. And back China Lane leads right on to Piccadilly, and you got Dakota over there. Hilton Street leads up to the Northern Quarter. Piccadilly Baston that way, Juicy Street we're on, and you got Great Ancoat Street down this way, literally a minute and a half away. We've got Ancoats, New Islington. It used to have a little cafe right there. Used to be a cafe back in the day. It was gorgeous. And this is like an open bar. Used to be the Press Bar years ago, the metal yard. Back it used to be an old metal factory called Press Bar. Obviously it's events now. Bond. No float. You've got Stowe Street here, Great Ancoat Street. Up there you've got Aldi, Pure Gym, Marks and Spencer's. And then you've got Ancoats at the back there, New Islington. Well, this used to be Ancoats Retail Park. And on here, back in the day, you had Argos. Then next to Argos, you had Children's World, changed to Mother Care. And then you had Toys R Us. When it first opened, you had the Draft on here and an open van, Darth Vader. And then you had JJD. Before then, it was Shoe City. Bull boy shoes are what you need. Get the power on your feet. I had them as a kid when I found a wallet full of money. But I found out who it was in the Magpie, Bradford Road. You got Old Mill Street. And then basically you had JJD. And then you had Curry's. We used to get the balloons before balloons was out. Laughing Gas, Helium. And then after that, you had JJB. Used to be an indoor football, a basketball court. I was born here, Old Mill Street, back in the day.